Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Marvel Snap Fantasy Football Podcast. I'm here, Ken, along with Sino, Aparti, and Yoda. How you guys doing?
Doing well, man. How you doing?
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Good,
This is
good.
the first of the Marvel Snap Fantasy Football Podcast,
Yeah,
where we're
yeah.
going to talk about our fantasy football team, which is awesome. Shout out to Jolly Roger who reached out and was like, "Hey, we should do a draft since everybody likes football, and I'm sure everybody's in fantasy football leagues. So it's awesome that you guys came on board and we made this happen. So it's going to be hopefully a weekly thing where we can sit back and talk to the top scorer of the week. Talk about NFL stuff as well as Marvel Snap stuff. So to dive right into it, we have 10 people in the league, right? 10 of your favorite content creators are in the league, and it was an amazing draft, a very interesting one to say
Yeah.
the least.
It was competitive, a very competitive draft. I will say that.
100%. The two people down below are the best and the worst. I'm not going to tell you which one is which. You guys are going to find out shortly. We're going to load up the scores for each of them. Before we dive into that, Yoda, if you want to tell people a little about yourself, where they can find you, you can go ahead and say
Yeah,
that.
so I'm Explosive Yoda. I stream Marvel Snap on Twitch at Explosive Yoda. Also on Twitter, and I'm a diehard Lions fan, unfortunately. Although it's looking good. It's looking good right now. So I've been a Lions fan my whole life, so
That
can't
is
stop now.
awesome. That is awesome. All right, Party, how about you?
Yeah, I'm a party, and I also stream on Twitch. I pretty much on every platform, a party, TikTok, Twitter, all of the things. I am a Cardinals fan, and we were talking before this, and I conned my whole family into Cardinals jerseys. So we'll
Oh
see
my
what
goodness.
this season has for us.
That is interesting because to me, no family should all be this rooting for the same team. It's way more fun when everybody's rooting for a different team. But it's all right. I mean, listen, you conned them into
That's
it. That's
family
perfect. Perfect for you
turmoil,
guys.
bro. She wants a united front.
No, it's fun. You sit back and you're like, my team is going to win tonight. Well, if your team win, you got to clean the whole house. Well, if your team win, that's the
That's
fun
why
part.
we play fantasy.
Yeah, there
Oh,
you
you know
go.
what?
There you go.
That makes more sense. That makes more sense. All right, so I'm going to show you guys real quick. We're going to share this amazing screen of the worst draft team picked in our
Disrespectful.
draft.
Disrespectful.
And you can already see who it belongs to. It belongs to Team Yoda. Yes. So Yoda, as it says here, aspires to beat back the competition, but with a grade C and 0-14 record, it means Yoda's not winning any games this season.
We're gonna stop that.
Yoda, how do you feel about this draft? Like, what did you going in? What number were you in the draft, and what was your first pick?
So I was number 7 in the draft, and my first pick was Travis Kelce, who just got hurt today. So
Oh,
it's a great start to the week.
Yes, I saw
It's a
that.
great start to the week.
Oh my God.
Travis Kelce. How long is he out for?
It's hyperextended, so I don't know. I'm getting guess like 2
Could be
weeks.
like a week or two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
okay.
play Thursday. What are
He's
you guys
not playing-
talking
he's not
about?
playing.
He's gonna play Thursday.
As a Lions fan, I'm not mad at it, but as a
As your
fantasy owner-
opponent, I'm not. I'm very happy about it.
Yeah.
Don't play, Travis.
Yeah.
Okay, rest that up. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
So
No,
the
I,
0
honestly, I'd
14.
rather him not play and not get even more hurt.
More hurt,
for
right,
the rest of my
right.
season. So
Exactly.
it's fine. It's fine. Play it smart.
So this 0-14 record sound like it's about to start off that way. Like I don't think he's
Yeah.
gonna win your first game. So
Cino's
all right,
team's tough too.
all right. So we're gonna dive into the matchups for the week. My only question to you is, based on the draft that you did and your team, do you feel any of the members on your team are top 5 in all drafts around the world?
Top 5, like just
Yeah.
one player.
Oh, one or a couple. If you feel that people on
Um,
your team will go like first or second or even third, fourth or fifth in any other draft, as to why you have such a bad record. Like I would assume you drafted people that you know would be top 5.
I mean,
in
I
other
picked
places.
Kelsey one. Like he's the best tight end in the league, so that was an easy
Right,
pick.
so
I
that's
picked Garrett Wilson, offensive rookie of the year last year, and he's got it with a bad quarterback. So now he has
Right.
a good quarterback coming in, so I think he's got a high ceiling.
Right.
I took a chance on Jameer Gibbs, the rookie running back, so that could bite me in the butt, But
Right.
as far as top guys, I think Kelsey, Wilson, and Devontae Smith, my first 3 picks, are all solid
Top
picks,
5.
and the rest is kind of
Iffies.
it was a competitive draft, like Cino said, so it's tough to
Yeah.
tough to get all the guys.
I'm not even gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be a lot easier, but wow.
It's
Yeah.
the toughest
Everybody
draft I've ever had.
surprised me.
People knew what they
Yeah.
were doing, definitely.
Yes, that
Especially
is
a
crazy.
party. She knew what she was doing. I had
Yeah.
to hit her
Yeah.
up like, yo, you did your thing here.
Speaking of which, we're going to get into the top scorer of our fantasy football league, or top grade, I should say. And it is a party with her team that got A score, A plus, excuse me, at 13-1.
Ugh.
East Coast Avengers, you're positioned to win the league. What is your take? What was your first pick? What number were you in the draft?
Yeah, I was 6, so I came in right
Wow.
before Yoda. He sniped up Kelsey too. Like, I took my pick. My pick was Josh Allen overall. Like, just looking at how our league was structured, it seemed like a solid quarterback was going to be the play, especially since the first 4 picks were, the top guys. So,
Wow. So you came out with your first pick, which was, you said, Josh Allen?
yeah.
Yes, and that was your 6. Wow. So your first pick was a quarterback, and then you went back and forth, and you were able to get an A plus with a 13-1 record. Who is your top players on your team that you feel very confident about, that you're not going to put on the bench unless they have a bye week or get injured? Give me some names.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
obviously Josh Allen is a start every week unless there is an injury. And then I got Geno Smith as a backup QB for bye week, or in case injuries happen, Geno can pop off occasionally. I do have that stacked with DK Metcalf, so DK is a strong wide receiver
You
one.
sniped that pick from me, so
There was so much sniping happening.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was ridiculous.
I'd
It was a
have
great
my
pickup.
queued up 4 or 5 people, and by the time it got to the pick before me, none of them would be there.
Yep.
Apart, you got Khalil Herbert, right?
I did.
Yeah,
I got
you
him
sniped.
later.
That was
in the
one of
draft,
mine.
yeah.
I was waiting. I was like, no. Yeah,
I also got Alvin Kamara late. I think it was the 10th round. I jumped a little bit for him, but I wanted to make sure that because my running back core wasn't so great, that maybe in 3 weeks we can turn things around.
Yeah, you got Rashad White though to back you up, and Khalil Herbert there, so you seem okay. You'll be all right.
Yeah. So here's your team here, Aparti. So you have Josh, Aaron Jones, J.K. Dobbins, D.K. Metcalf, C.D. Lamb, Darren Waller, Rashad White. Let's go Bucks. Geno Smith in the backup. Khalil Herbert, Alvin Kamara, which is interesting. Cooper Kupp, Terry McLaurin, and Pat.
Pat Fryermuth. Oh,
Yes.
what a
He's a stud.
snipe.
He's a
Took
stud.
that- Yeah,
That's
took
a
that
su-
away from me.
Dolphins D and the kicker. So yeah, I mean, I see why your team has that record. Team definitely looks solid. It's gonna be a great matchup. Your first week matchup, it looks like, is against the W.
Yep.
Let's take a quick
Cowboys
look
fan.
at this.
Draft is not everything, though. Yoda, you're
see,
good.
see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I made some
still-
mistakes.
We'll see what happens with Yoda. I think he'll pull through. Maybe 1 or 2 games he'll win, but other
Oh
than
my
that,
god.
Wow.
Disrespectful.
They're setting the bar low for you to
yeah, 1 or 2.
rise.
Which means there's
Yeah.
no pressure, so I'm just gonna smash expectations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Break ceilings.
Win
I hope
4
so.
games.
Yeah, well, 4. That's not bad. Try to get to the playoffs. That's the key.
Yeah, yeah. Just not last. You don't want to be last.
No,
Not
no,
at
no.
all.
Yeah, no.
So
Never.
looking at this matchup, which is very interesting, we have these 2 quarterbacks look like they matched up evenly. You have a Monday night game. He has a Thursday night game, and you have a Sunday night, 2 Sunday night games. He has a couple Sunday night games as well. So it's relying on your Monday night game against the Jets, which is a tough matchup for these 2 because, of course, they're in the same division. They always have great games, always great defense against one another. So it comes down to that. I think you're going to win this game earlier than that, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm here to ask the questions. So based on this matchup let's start with Cino. Who do you think has this in the bag? Is it the East Coast Avengers or the W?
It's so hard to tell because of week 1 shenanigans, man. But off paper, off the rip, looking, Aaron Jones, CD Lamb, DK Metcalf, it's strong. It's strong. Adams, I'm a little down on because of I don't know what to expect with Jimmy G and Adams. Wow, this is hard. I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with
Chase.
East Coast Avengers.
Okay, all right. Yoda, what do you feel? Who you think got this game?
It's tough. I think
Yeah, it is. It's really hard.
Burrow's got the better matchup against Cleveland.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Uh,
for sure.
Chubb's gonna have a good game. Jamar Chase, so that's
Yep.
three
Yeah,
right there. But I think Debo could have a good game. But like you said, Devontae Adams isn't iffy. Josh Allen though. Metcalf. I'm gonna go just to split. I'm gonna go W on this one. It's gonna be close.
Alright.
So it's gonna be
It's a good
within
game.
3. It's gonna be like within 3 points.
I agree.
all right.
It's
Well,
gonna be
listen,
really close.
it is projected that W wins. I'm picking the East Coast Avengers, so it's 2 against 1.
Two
East
against
Coast
one.
Avengers. We feel you're gonna win that. And let's go on to the next matchups because this is very interesting. I mean, that's going to be a close one. I totally agree, and it has it weighing on W's side, but I don't know if his team is going to actually pull it out. So
It's gonna be a coin toss for sure.
Yeah, it depends on
100%.
Pacheco and Burrow's questionable. How does he feel? It could be a toss up. Honestly,
Mhm.
That's such a big change from like previous years to this year is that like nobody's playing in preseason. We have no
Right.
idea what the teams look like.
exactly,
Right.
exactly. And
Besides
there's
the
only 3 weeks
rookies,
of
right?
preseason
Yeah.
for the second year in a
Yeah.
row. So it's like, what can we see?
Yep.
exactly. And then we have Look Good on Paper, which is Paper versus Dolphin Snap, which is Marcelo. Okay, so these two matchups look very, very close to one another. I think this is even closer than the last game, I think. Cena, who you got winning this one?
I liked Paper's team all the way up to the Michael Thomas right there. I don't believe that Michael Thomas is playing, so he'll probably switch that up with like D Hop or something or Kirk. He has Kirk right there. It's a flex position, so I could see an equal with Swift. So I like Paper's team. I'm not big on Akers or Cooks. Jalen Hurts and Pollard is a beast. Mike Williams is safe. Mark Andrews is questionable. I'm gonna go with Paper. Paper.
All right. What about you, Yoda? Who we got?
Yeah, I'm going. It's gonna be close again, but I'm thinking Paper as well.
Okay. Party, what do you think? Who you got winning this one?
What was the other team on the right side?
Dolphins.
This is Dolphin Snap.
I'm going with them.
Wow.
Okay.
This Jalen
Alright.
Hurts Pollard stack could tear through this league.
Wow. Okay. I mean, they project them to win by a couple points. So we're basing it just these two are going to go hand. I mean, definitely Jalen Hurts is no. He can probably put up 100 points by himself in fantasy leagues. So you're absolutely right. He could definitely pull it off. But I definitely do think Paper has a tighter team. But either way, 2-1. Let's see what happens next week when we come back and discuss who's going to win which match. All right. Now let's go to the next matchup. We have Sons of Whitebeard versus 3 Digs in a Blanket. Awesome names.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie. I read that name the first time Sons of White Bread. And
Yeah, see?
oh,
See, there you go.
Yep.
There you go. So now we have Viking versus Tucker. Okay. It's going to be very interesting. So we have some awesome matchups here. This definitely looks like another close game, giving it to Sons of Whitebeard. So I'll start from the bottom of the party. Who do you think is winning this one? Sons of Whitebeard or 3 Digs in a Blanket?
I think Sons of Whitebeard has this. The Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry,
Henry,
Amari
yeah.
Cooper, Tyreek Hill, like
Tyreek
it
Hill.
has such explosive power that really could just honestly crush Tucker this week. But we'll see. He has Cooper Cup as well, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe he
I
was
thought
talking about
Yoda
it in
has
another
Cup.
league. Okay.
I do not have Cup.
I thought somebody had Cup.
The party-
Oh, the person that W has Cup then.
The WS.
W. Okay. Yeah, because he
okay.
does not. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Yeah, you got a great point. Yoda, how about you? How you feel?
Yeah, I don't know if I trust Deshaun Watson this year. Like they're giving him 24. We'll see. I mean, he's talented, but I don't know.
I still
I'm
think he
gonna
has
go-
rust on him. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
I really don't.
And then I mean Saquon, he's gonna be good. Diggs is gonna be good. I'm gonna go Whitebeard on this one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Makes sense. All right. Cena, what about you?
I agree. Even though the Barkley Diggs stack is really good right there. I'm gonna go Sons of Whitebeard. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, Javonte Williams is gonna play.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek
like,
Hill. Yeah, Pitts is there. Yep. Sons
Wow.
of Whitebeard.
Tucker, you have no win this week. No one is siding
Yeah.
with you.
Sorry, the kid
It's
is
tough.
Sorry,
Sorry,
kid.
It's tough. It is tough. All right. And then we're going to go over to myself versus Jolly Roger. Again, Jolly Roger reached out to me. So this is kind of, not commissioners versus commissioners, but nonetheless, myself versus the Jolly Roger, the Brodell Beckham Jr., Tech Gods. All
I
right.
think we should
so,
all click into his profile picture and
Oh, yeah,
show
yeah,
that to the
definitely.
people, please.
Definitely look at this picture, ladies and gentlemen. There it
Suspense.
is, ladies and
There
gentlemen.
it is. Yeah.
They're the rock eyebrow with the hair. Just
Yes.
it just fits.
Yes, that's awesome.
Work
This is
of art.
perfect.
The
That
neck
is
tattoo.
awesome.
Like, come on now.
That's classic. Nobody
Jolly
did it.
Roger. Totally agree. Just for that, you should win. But sadly, that's not the
Don't
case.
look
You're going
like
up
that.
against the Tech God, and I think my team is ready to get some games in. So let's take a look at the matchups.
A lot of Q's on that team, bro.
That's fine. I could deal with the questionables. It's the
A
doubtful.
lot of Ravens on the other team.
Yeah. So we'll start from Yoda. We're going in the middle. Yoda, who you think has this matchup?
Tech God's got this. I don't think this one's gonna be close, to be honest. Like, we'll see how Flowers does, but he's got way too many of one team. I think it's gonna be a detriment. Odell Beckham's not gonna. I don't know. He was off all last year. I don't know if he's a. I was just gonna pick him up late and then bench him. But
Right.
the stardom's kind of. He's got a good running back, so Mixon, Eckler, Lawrence is good, I think. But Tech has Mahomes, Cook, McCaffrey, Allen, Evan. Come on, Kittle.
Yeah.
I think
I
Tech. It's gonna be. Tech might win the league this year. But that team is
about.
terrible.
Team is strong. Team is
Yeah,
strong.
It's terrifying.
My guy, Yoda.
I completely disagree, but it's okay. It's okay.
Cino's going to disagree because he's Cino. But
Party's
to-
team and Tech's team are the scariest in my opinion.
to look at.
Cino's
look
better
at,
than me. Like, don't get me wrong. Your team on paper is better than mine, but overall,
It's all
those
good,
two
bro.
teams
No,
are-
you're entitled to your opinion.
to look at to look at Jolly Roger's team, he reminds me of me in the past when I used to draft Bucks. I'm a Bucks fan. He has a bunch of Baltimore Ravens on his team, and he's starting them. And even the look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 Ravens starting. Listen, you're a fan. I get it,
It's too much.
but
it's too much.
it's gonna it might be a downfall. A party. How do you feel about this matchup?
I 100% agree with you. Bye weeks
Man,
are going
when
to be
they're on-
terrible.
when they're on bye, it's-
Injuries are going to be terrible. You're fighting for all of the points
Oh
on the
my
field. Super Tech, you got this one.
Thank you, Cino. What's your take, buddy? Please pick Jolly Roger. I dare you.
Yeah, tell us your reason.
I'm not brave enough to do that. I'm not brave enough to do that right now. I am impressed though with
His team's
Lawrence,
solid. His team is good.
Mixon, Eckler. I like that. Calvin Ridley's a sleeper. Goddard's a solid
Zay
tight end.
Flowers could be a
He could
offensive
be,
rookie of the year.
yes. He's going to be better than Odell Beckham, so I know Odell's coming out. And if he looks on his bench, he has Ayuk there. Now, that could be sleepy, too. Now, if he switches it up a little, okay. But
He's got to
as
put
it's
Ayuk in for
constructed-
Odell.
Yeah, as it's
Yeah.
constructed, you have way too many Ravens. Like, and Odell, I don't know. Maybe you'll get a lucky touchdown with Odell. But then that's it. You're getting one reception and a touchdown. which
I
is
think
probably
Odell
something.
might have a good end of the year run if him and,
And yeah,
Lamar
but
get
he's
on
got
a
to
good
get
connection.
there.
But
Yeah, he's got to
I
get
I think
there.
this is a good reminder that waivers are going to be important
Very
throughout the
important.
season.
Very
Yes, it
important.
is.
Now, Ken,
100%.
I your team is stronger than my boy Jolly Rogers, but I'm not convinced with the Keenan Allen. I'm not sure if that's going to hold you down for a longevity of a whole season. I'm not.
It will.
convinced
I
with
think so.
Mike Evans, if that's going to hold you down, like Baker doesn't.
Mike
throw
Evans,
the
of
ball deep.
course. But Mike Evans don't need to get the ball deep. He'll
You're
be all right.
overly confident.
Oh,
what are
100%.
your thoughts on Bryce Young? Think he's going to have a good year? Good rookie
Yeah,
year?
I think Bryson's gonna have a great rookie year.
Yeah, but not
100%.
starting out. It's going to take time.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I just saw him on the bench. I was curious.
But
Yeah.
but you know what's happening. But I have Pat Mahomes. I'm never taking him
Yeah,
out until he
never.
goes on a bye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
by that time, Bryce Young should already be ready to go.
Yeah.
Doing better than Cam Newton, hopefully, and
Yeah.
Get my wins that week when I have my
Yeah.
buys, my serious buys.
And Jerry
Hot-
Judy's also always
hot
hurt. I'm sorry,
take.
Aparti. Go ahead.
Jerry Judy is going to hold you down this season.
100%. Thank you.
You feel
Thank
that way,
you.
Aparti? You really think so?
100%.
Hamstring issues, man. I don't believe in soft tissue issues.
Okay.
There we go. See, thank
Okay.
you, Bud. Jerry Judy was a pickup. Yes,
I do
that's what I'm
believe you
talking
get the
about.
win this week, bro.
Yeah,
Kittle's a stud as well. Kittle's
that's the
a stud.
matchup for this week. Now we have the main event. Main event is Team Yoda versus Cino. This main event is already showing Cino up by 26 points or 24 points and change.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, a party's me
Lineup
and you.
set.
Yeah, we're
No.
gonna talk about this.
I gotta
Is the
take
lineup
Kelsey
set
out.
up?
I gotta take Kelsey out.
Okay, so we'll see. But even though he's projected 11 points before
That Jameer
today,
Gibbs 4 is disrespectful.
yeah,
He's
Yeah.
getting more than 4 points.
You think so?
yeah.
Yes.
Kansas City. I mean, you guys don't do
Yes.
well against Kansas City. You haven't
Yes.
beaten them.
No,
what,
he's gonna
4 straight games?
he's gonna catch a lot of those short passes.
Okay. I
Don't
like
sleep-
it.
don't
I
sleep
saw the
on him.
preseason. I like it.
He's like, I mean, they've been comparing him to Alvin Kamara, so I'm on that hype train.
He looks a
You
little
saw
like it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's very similar.
You're
I
so
I
have
was
him
also
in
gonna
a-
get
in
Montgomery to
another
handcuff
league.
him, and then
Yeah.
Cino sniped Montgomery from me. So
I took Montgomery. I had to.
Yeah.
I needed insurance there. I still believe that Montgomery's still gonna run the ground and pound game in Detroit. I think just Jameer Gibbs is gonna run all the flashy dump passes. And
yeah,
stuff.
Montgomery will be the Williams, and
Yeah.
Gibbs will be the Swift.
Goal
for sure.
line and maybe third down short is Montgomery.
your bench look like they can put up big numbers too. That's amazing. So you
Yeah,
have
it's
stuff
solid.
going into the full season. But yeah, looking at this matchup, based on the projections, Cino is supposed to win.
Mhm.
It's tough to say. I think
Mhm.
because Yoda is not supposed to win any games this year. I think he gets his first win against you this weekend. I think he pulls all the stops. He swaps out Kelsey. His team comes out. Aaron Rodgers has the best Monday night game he ever had in his life.
I gotta root against my guy. That's the hardest part about it.
Buffalo's tough though. Buffalo's, and they have no offensive line, so
Yeah.
I'm scared. But
Yeah. We'll see what happens, but I think you pull off a victory. You squeak out a victory against him, and that's the only win you will have for the next couple of weeks.
He's trolling. It's all
He's
good.
Party?
trolling. He's just trying to make me feel
He's
good.
just trying- yeah,
to make me
he's
feel good.
trolling me, but it's all right.
He's-
It's cool.
I'm not
I
trolling
appreciate-
you.
I
Really
appreciate
okay
the
with
love. I
it.
appreciate the
I'm
love.
not trolling you. Let's go.
I don't think I'm winning week 1. Look at my running, like I don't know if I'm sold on Miles Sanders or not. I didn't draft the best running backs, but we'll see.
Surprising.
I think it's all
Right.
going to be how week 1 shakes out because your Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Smith stack could be
Enough.
Yeah.
it could be 60 points. You never
Yeah.
know.
Could
Yeah.
be enough. Mm-hmm.
That is correct. Anything can happen. I think this is the week you pull off your victory just to get the one. And I think after that, it's going to be
That's
tough for you.
Wow.
Definitely gonna be tough for
It's
you.
gonna be a
Just
tough
be
season for
Cino.
everybody. I think it's
Got
gonna be
it.
competitive.
Oh yeah, 100%. Very competitive season. We'll see who the top scorer is this week. We'll bring them back on, and we'll go over this week briefly, and then of course we'll talk about next week matchups.
Wait, so you
which-
got Justin Fields, right? Cino? You got
Yes,
Justin?
sir.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
Justin
he
Fields
does.
in Green Bay, which I think he's
He's-
gonna eat
I
ridiculous.
think he's gonna
Because-
have a good game. He's
Yeah.
gonna run
See,
the ball.
real quick,
He's
Yoda,
got some weapons.
you're not winning
man.
next week.
No,
Definitely not winning next week. I'm
I
just,
can't disagree with that.
just going to preview through just to see who you play
I
after that.
can beat Tucker.
Maybe, yes.
Everyone's like,
Yeah.
Maybe, yes.
Maybe.
Start the
Week
Let's
clock
keep-
my
now.
team, my
yep.
team can be way different by week 3. I could have different players.
Let's see what else we got. Oh,
If you
I'm
lose
definitely
this
not
week,
week
you
4.
you do get the first waiver. So
Waiver.
you know.
That's true.
Yeah, sure.
That's true.
True.
You're not beating me week 4. I'm sorry to tell you that right now.
Let's look at the buys real quick. Let's scroll down. Pat Mahomes on
There's no buys
He's
on week
not.
4
Yeah,
yet.
you're right,
It's
you're
too
right.
early. It's too
All
early.
right.
We're going to stop at week 5. Week 5, I think, starts the first one, right? And week 5, Yoda, you play Sons of Whitebeard.
That's
So,
tough. That's a tough.
yeah.
Any bye
That's-
weeks?
2 and 5. I'll be 2
Yeah,
and 5.
should have
by
bye
7.
weeks now. It should have bye
there
weeks
we
now.
go. Yeah, both
There
of
we
you.
go.
You got Cooper.
Rock
I'll win that one.
Right, so we'll see what happens. It's going to be very interesting. I cannot wait to see how it goes down. First week coming up this week, ladies and
Thursday
gentlemen, it's
night.
going to be Thursday night. Oh boy, hope you guys are excited. Before we wrap up, real quick, I'm gonna go around the horn. Cino, what your record is going to be at the end of the season? 14 games going into the playoffs.
I'll win 10.
All right, 10-4. Party, how about you?
I was saying I was going to win 11.
Oh,
I'm going for
Okay.
it.
One higher. Let's go. Yoda, what about you?
Number 11 on your
I'm
jersey.
winning.
Yeah.
I'm winning
Yes.
7. I'm winning 7.
You're going to win 7.
We're gonna
Okay.
go 500. Yeah,
Seven.
you'll see.
All right.
You're going to be
more than
the
he's
last
expected.
place. the playoffs, just
Yeah.
like barely scoot
I'll
in.
probably miss the play. How many players or teams in the playoffs? 4.
No, 6. We made
So
it
6. Okay,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
make
Two people.
6
Two people don't make it.
So you
No,
got to
4
win
people
8.
don't make it.
I
Yeah.
think you got to win 8 to get it.
Okay, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna come down
Yeah.
to
4
It's like the
people.
Lions. It's coming down to the last week to see if I can or not.
Yeah. I'm definitely going with a solid 10 as well. There might be 4 games I lose,
Bro.
but I'm gonna go for 10.
Really, 10 games.
What?
No, he's
Yeah,
got
we'll win 10
11.
games.
I think STG's got
I
11.
probably can get 12, to be honest, but I'm gonna be,
You're
He's
gonna win
humble.
6
He's humble.
games. You're gonna win
6.
6 games.
Wow.
Yeah, so now Cena's
8.
trolling. I love it.
That's
Now I
just-
love
No,
it.
it's
just-
6. It's
that's
6
just
games. I'm
disrespectful.
telling you.
I don't wanna hear it. I
Throughout,
don't.
as the season goes on, your team is going to deteriorate, depending on waiver wires. I will say that. But
We're
as
saving
this-
this video for receipts, right?
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. Oh hell
That's the
yeah,
reason.
yeah.
That's the-
Split it.
That's the reason why we're doing it. The
You
reason why
win
we're doing
6
it.
games. I'm telling you.
All right, we're gonna see, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna find
After
out.
this, there's no way he can focus.
All right, so we see you guys next week. Hopefully, one of you guys are the top scorers, and then we'll have a good time. All right.
Appreciate
Thanks
you.
for hanging
Sounds
out.
good.
Appreciate you
Appreciate
guys. All right, awesome.
Top
All
five.
right, peace.